Through decades that ran like rivers, endless rivers of endless woes, through pick and shovel, sjambok and jail, oh such a long, long journey. When the motor car came, the sledge and the ox cart began to die. But for a while, the bicycle made in Britain was the dream of every village boy. With the arrival of the bus, the city was brought into the village, and we began to yearn for the place behind the horizons. Such a long travail it was, a long journey from bush to concrete. And now I am haunted by the cave dwelling, hidden behind 1890, threatening my newfound luxury. In this, the capital city of my mother country, I fight in nightmarish vain, but my road runs and turns into dusty gravel, into overbeaten foot tracks that lead to a plastic hut and soon to a mudgrass dwelling, threatened by wind and rain and cold. We have fled from witches and wizards on a long, long road to the city, but behind the halo of tower lights, I hear the cry from human blood and wicked bones rattling around me. We moved into the lights, but from a dark periphery behind, an almighty hand reaches for our shirts. So some brief background of the author. Musemura Zimunya was born in Zimbabwe, and he was educated in Kent University in the UK. After independence in 1980, he joined the University of Zimbabwe as a literature teacher. He left in 1999 for the USA and is currently director of Black Studies at Virginia Tech University. He has been writing poems since he was still at school. In the first stanza, it starts off with, "Through decades that ran like rivers." Like rivers is a simile, and it creates imagery in the reader's mind of how the decades are constantly flowing and are never ending, like a river. There is also a repetition of the word endless in the next line. Endless rivers of endless woes. And in the next line, through pick and shovel, sjambok and jail. There's assonance, shovel, sjambok, and such. Sjambok means for a whip made of leather. It could link with slavery from Europeans in the past. Jail could also link with slavery, as it has the same principle of people being trapped in a set location. There's also the repetition of the word long. Oh, such a long, long journey. It indicates that it could be torturous, and the journey itself is never ending. Not only that, but no punctuation whatsoever throughout the poem, and not just this stanza, emphasizes how endless and long the river and the journey is. In the second stanza,